Hi, I'm Dave Karger. Thanks for staying with me tonight on TCM. Up next, our star of the month, Sophia Loren, returns in a movie she personally ranks as one of the highlights of her career, and there are many people who would agree. From Italy in 1964, directed by Vittorio De Sica and co-starring Marcello Mastroianni, it's Marriage, Italian Style. The film follows a tempestuous 22-year relationship between two seemingly mismatched people, Domenico, a refined but self-centered businessman, and Filomena, a naive prostitute. It's a relationship that's sometimes tender, occasionally heartbreaking, and at all times sizzling with the palpable chemistry between the two leads. Marcello Mastroianni and Sophia Loren first co-starred together a decade earlier in another Italian comedy titled Too Bad She's Bad, which also starred Vittorio De Sica, although he wasn't the director on that film. They hit it off right away and loved working together, and audiences loved seeing them together on screen. By the time they made Marriage Italian Style, both had become international stars. Mastroianni had recently starred in two landmark films for director Federico Fellini, La Dolce Vita and 8½. And Loren had won an Oscar for her starring role in the 1960 Italian drama Two Women, directed by De Sica. Both actors had also just worked with De Sica on the hit 1963 comedy Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow, which won the Oscar for Best Foreign Language Film. They followed it up with Marriage Italian Style, cementing their status as one of the most popular screen teams of the era. Sophia Loren's performance in this film earned her another Best Actress Oscar nomination. From 1964, here are Sophia and Marcello in Marriage Italian Style. Sophia Loren worked with many of the most popular and talented leading men in Europe and Hollywood, but the bond she shared with Marcello Mastroianni was truly unique. At the 2015 TCM Classic Film Festival, she reminisced about her experiences working with Mastroianni and meeting him for the first time, a decade before they made Marriage Italian Style. She said that from the moment they met, it was like he was my old friend. They made a total of 14 films together, 3 of which were directed by Vittorio De Sica, Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow from 1963, followed by Marriage Italian Style, and finally Sunflower, released in 1970. Like Mastroianni, De Sica was another of Sophia Loren's closest collaborators, and she credited him with teaching her how to act. She never had any formal acting training, but she learned by working with De Sica early on in her career. Under his direction, she received 2 Best Actress Oscar nominations for Marriage Italian Style and for a drama released 4 years earlier in 1960, Two Women, which she won, making her the first performer ever to win an Oscar for a foreign language film. Up next, Sophia Loren stars opposite Vittorio Gassman in a supernatural comedy from Italy in 1967.
Next on TCM, Ghosts, Italian Style. Then A Special Day. And later, Made in Paris. There's no tariff on TCM tonight.